SMA connectors, from male to female, or male to male, female to female, that you can use to hook up that long antenna on your radio to see if it actually goes in deeper, because that center pin on that long wire antenna wasn't going all the way in. It's heating against the inside port, or the inside connector.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, yeah, I thought of that, because you told me that before, and I thought that very well could be part of the problem.
I mean, if you look at the bottom of the rubber duck and you look at the bottom of that long antenna, if they're right around the same depth, it should be all right. I mean, it should be the same.
Yeah, Roger. I've got the long antenna on the old Baofeng. It's sitting on the charger with the new battery. I'm using the new Baofeng with the new rubber ducky and the old battery.
But the antenna you got on it right now, is that little 8-inch?
I mean, it's, 6 inches or so. Yeah, it probably is an 8 inch. It's the original one that came with it.
Roger that. I was wondering if you had gotten one of them little bitty stubs that's about 2 inches tall. Some people say they work good, some people say they don't work at all.
No, I don't have that one. No. Mine's probably, about 6 inches or so, roughly.
I got you. All right, Jeremiah, I'm going to put you off to the side real quick and check for some more check-ins real quick. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Yankee Bravo with the weekend rag tune. Do we have any check-ins? Please come down.
KF5 AHM James and KJ5 HHQ Lori, short time.
You'll be short times as well, James.
Sir, I'm getting ready to go crawl in the bathtub. Maybe when I get out, I'll holler at y'all. Over.
All right, well, I'll hold off putting that check mark by your name real quick.
All right, well, thank you for taking us in, and when we get out, we'll see if we can make it in time to talk with you.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be here until about 9, 10, maybe 11, possibly 12. This thing going on pretty long these days, but yeah, we'll be around.
Roger, and glad to meet you today. K5HM.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting both of you. Well, y'all have a good one, and we'll talk at y'all in a little while. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Yankee Bravo with the weekend rack tune. We have any check-ins? Please come down.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Bravo uniform.
Hey, Lonnie, how you doing?
Doing big sense. Just trying to recover there from the weekend there.
Oh yeah, 2 days of standing and walking around for a couple hours. My feet hurt.
Yeah, Roger, and also walking around and get yanked, off the side and say hello to people that, I talked to on the radio I have never met, and apparently they found me. I probably had about 10 of them.
Well, I had a lot of fun this time. Last time I went, I just walked around a little bit, and I met a few people, but I didn't talk to anybody like I did this time. This time was a lot more fun. Get to meet everybody and laugh and joke with everybody. It was awesome.
Yeah, Roger, I feel you on that one. Like I said, this is my second ham fest. First one was in Shreveport. You and 2 guys. This one right here was just, it's beyond my imagination. Like I said, you walk around, not sure who is who, but for some reason that shirt I was wearing, it's like it pulled me through, and everybody was just rapping and, introducing themselves there. Over.
The one thing I was happy for was just being able to meet some of the people that are on the net with us and putting some faces to some names and getting familiarized with them. But I'm not one that'll remember faces, but I'll remember your name.
Roger, like I said, it loved every minute of it. That's why I stayed so long.
Well, I almost stayed about as long as I could last night until most of the vendors started covering all their stuff up. And it's like, all right, it's time to go home now. I'll just come back in the morning and visit some more of the people that come out.
Came out, like I said, a few of them from the Prairieville area. Two guys that I talked to on the radio from, one from Kansas, the other one from, I can't think of the Bachelor. These two guys are normally together, and it was amazing how they just grabbed me out of the crowd and just said, Lonnie, you remember us? You know, it's amazing.
One thing I was surprised at was meeting that guy from the UZA repeater.
What repeater is that again? Chance, come back.
That's one up in Jackson, Louisiana.
Oh, Mr. Ryan, that's correct. T-A-R, I believe.
I don't remember his call sign, but I hadn't heard enough to remember it.
He was actually one of the guys that grabbed me off the side before you and him met.
Yeah, you were telling me that a little bit earlier. You said that that he was there. I was trying to describe what he sounded like, and you were like, yeah, he's here.
Hey, when he grabbed me and he told me who it was, I just, it's like I had to think a double take. I said, no, man, you're taller than what you are.
So the way he speaks, he speaks real fast, and with that deep tone that he's got in his voice, he sounds like he's about 6'3".
Yeah, Roger. And like I said, I don't know, dude. It must have been the shirt I was wearing with the big logo in the back. I mean, it's just like I was standing out like a sore thumb, I guess.
So hopefully next year I'll have some shirts and some hats made that I can wear.
Yeah, I noticed also KJ Bob, Whiskey was wearing one also. It's like, you know, you can spot him a mile away.
Yes, sir. Danny had left a little bit earlier before I left. I think he was getting a little tired of walking around, but I know he had a lot of fun too.
Yes, he did. And like I said, we just need to get together a lot more often, you know. Eventually we will.
You know, and I've tried just about every conceivable connection that I could get to try to get Echo Link to work. None of it's working. I'm going to try and have to figure out how to set up the 991A for Echo Link, see if it works that way.
Yeah, Roger, like you and I was talking earlier too, you might have to just, you know, shut everything down and just restart. Maybe.
So I tried hooking it up. to get a decent radio that I can dedicate strictly for Echolink.
Roger, Roger. Like I said, it'll take time. I don't know what other hand fasteners are coming up. We'll check it out and see.
Yeah, roger that. All right, Lonnie. I'm gonna do some more call-outs. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Yankee Bravo with the Weekend Rag Chew. Do we have any check-ins? Please come down. Taking check-ins, Weekend Rag Chew. Please come down. Taking check-ins for Weekend Rag Chew. Please come down.
Yeah, 5WCR, it's Nick. How's it going, Chance?
Hey, Nick, how you doing this afternoon?
Pretty good, man. It was good seeing everybody and meeting them face-to-face today, and really enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. That was pretty awesome. Hey, was that you that was telling me about that software for a 991A?
Say again? I couldn't hear you. Let me turn my radio a little bit louder.
I don't remember who I was talking to about pocket radio for the Yaesu 991A.
Oh, okay. No, that wasn't me.
Not sure if I'd like to know who that was.
Scotty Menard?
That might have been him. I think he was standing there when he was talking about it, huh?
Yeah, just before I introduced you to Roland, we were talking to the little, he was a little short guy, heavy set, wearing a hat with a beard. That's Scotty Menard.
Yeah, that was MEG.
Get his call sign. I used to work with Scotty years ago at the airport. But he's a very informative, very knowledgeable person with all of amateur radio. He builds towers, and he's very, very knowledgeable person, active.
Yeah, roger that. I'm going to have to get with him and ask him how he set up his software on the computer for the 991A. Because I found the app for the Android and downloaded the software supposedly for the Yaesu, and I got it to work, but it starts changing my radio frequency all over the place.
I need to look at my phone. I used to have his phone number, and if I find it, I'll text it to you.
I got his phone number. I was talking to him a couple weeks back, or about a month back, about Echolink. He helped me go through the computer and make sure all the settings were right.
Okay, good deal then. Good deal.
I'm still thinking I've got the issue with maybe the radio isn't working correctly.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe so.
Yeah, it's going to throw me for a loop a little bit because one day it'll work just fine, and then the other day half of it works, and the next day the other half works. It's just It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, that's when it gets frustrating because you're kind of chasing troubleshooting.
Yes, sir. So I hooked up all those different signal links to it, and each one of them did something different, so I don't know where to go from there. I just have to keep poking at it, and hopefully I'll poke the right port.
Yeah, I hear you. Man, I wish they had more Hamfests locally, but I think the next ones you hear are always like either Orange, Texas or Slidell.
Yeah, that'll cost me a little bit too much gas to go that far, especially the 2500 with a 6.6 in it.
I hear you. Believe me, I do.
Hey, did you get you any of that jambalaya that they had over there?
You know, I was trying to work my way to the back, but every time I was walking, I would run into somebody. We would go off in a conversation, and the next thing you know, I never did work my way to get any of it, though. It was pretty good, I heard.
Yes, it was. I mean, it wasn't too dry, it wasn't too wet. It was just perfect. Had the right kind of seasoning. That stuff was actually pretty darn good.
Man, I wish I could have tried some.
There's only one other person that I know of that could actually make it that tastes basically the same, and that's Kevin Prejean. He's the one that runs Sweet Peas on Sundays over here in Reed.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know you're talking about.
And we got some hamburgers from him, I think a couple weeks ago, after he moved his business off of Main Street over there by the high school, across from the high school. And we went in there to talk to him after he moved, and he was making his hamburgers at the time. You know, putting them into patties and everything for the next day. And we came by that Sunday, the next day, and got some hamburgers, made those things look good also.
And anything that comes out of there is good. After I come back from duck hunting during the hunting season, I always stop over there to get some cracklings and a little bit of boudin. That's some good stuff.
Oh, Sweet Peas used to be right there on the corner. You know where Southland Engine used to be in Reed? Right there on the curve at the light?
Yes, sir.
Well, he took his building and everything. He built a slab over there in front of the Rain High School and moved all his business over there in front of the high school.
Okay.
He's a little bit closer to Frog City Truck Stop.
Yeah, okay, roger that. You didn't get a chance to go check out that car show next door today to the fest, right?
And I didn't even know they were having a car show until that lady said something about it.
Just wondering because they had some good-looking automobiles over there, and I had every intention of getting there, but I just had too much going on. So I was wondering if you might have checked it out.
I'm not too big into cars like I used to be in my younger days. I used to go to every single one that they had in Texas.
Hear you? You purchase anything at the fest?
I got a couple of cable ends for some RG8U and a couple of cable cutters or splicers where you take off the outer sheath or you take it all the way down to the centerpiece. Because I got a few wires over here that's got some bad ends on them I need to replace.
I hear you.
I also got me a couple of 90-degree connectors. But the way so it just straight out the side. Instead of having the wire be up there to let the wire go straight down.
And I wish I would have thought of that. I would have bought the same thing. Gosh, I'll have to wind up ordering one.
So the first one I got, I found it at a truck stop.
Bad.
So I found it at the Lowe's truck stop right there in Dusel.
Darn. I wonder if they have any more. I might have to stop over there.
I remember picking that up, and I picked up a barrel connector to connect the cables together. And I was actually walking in there looking for wire, and I found that piece. And I was like, oh, I could use that on my J-pole.
Didn't even think of that. I wish I would have thought of it too, though. Yeah.
So it keeps the bending stress off of the J-pole while it's up in the air like that. I mean, you got a lot of weight pulling on that thing. It's better to just let it hang out straight and zip tie it a little bit on the way down.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
So that RG8U that I've got, it's actually fairly stiff because I think it's got like a 6 or 8 wire wounded wire inside the center core, but it's pretty stout. And I had cut a small piece of it off to make a little pigtail for my vertical antenna. And I put a little crimp connector on it and connected it, and I moved it one time and it broke. The wires broke. That's how stiff it is.
Wow. I see.
So I figured in order to eliminate that breakage on the J-pole, that's why I got that 90.
It was a smart move there. I'm going to have to order me one.
I picked up 2 of them, but I don't know what I'm going to use them on yet.
There you.
I was looking for an 80-meter antenna, but they all wanted a whole lot of money for them, so I'll just make my wire antenna just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do the same.
I built that little 9-to-1 ballad and put it in a little 4x4x2 box.